The truth is, religious observance, no matter how perfectly observant and appropriately reverent, are empty if there is no concern for the least of these. This is what James is saying. Now, this is one of the reasons at Element we try to bring things in front of you all of the time. It's like you guys give to us, we give to those around us things that you may not even see. Last week we brought Captive Hearts Ministry here, and that is a ministry that helps women who have been abused and sex trafficked and beaten and who are on drugs, to bring them into a program that helps them to grow out of that, that gives them hope and meaning and purpose. The least of these, that nobody really ever cares about. So we bring them up and talk to you about that. It is why we actually pay an entire year budget every year to a church plant that we are partnering with in Thailand. Because in Thailand, what they will do is in those northern villages, they will send little girls down into the bigger cities to prostitute them out, to send money home to their families. And we want to be able to do something that makes a difference in that so they can grow and learn, to give some hope there. It is why we do something as simple with Valentine's Day, right? You got royal family kids who work with foster kids, and we say, hey, why don't you guys write some Valentine's Day cards to these kids and to all the kids at Delta. It's a way to show them that somebody is thinking about them and loving them. It's why we support and give money to CareNet, who helps women in the most dire of circumstances, whether it's a woman thinking about an abortion, or someone who actually had one, or someone who just had a baby and doesn't know what their next steps are or what they're supposed to do. We help them. There is this legal bus that comes through our area once a year, once every year and a half, to help underprivileged people if they have legal problems. And they ask us, like, hey, can we meet at your place? And every year we say yes, and then they find someplace better, so they don't use us. But we usually say yes, you can meet here. Guys, do you understand why we work so hard with Delta and the teachers and the students? There's a lot of people in our city who see those kids as the rejects, and they're not. They're not. We are to be those who reach out to the least of these. And there's always so much more. There's something that God could place on your heart. But we can come here and we can sing songs every week and pray for one another. You can attend a gospel community, listen to me or someone else give a sermon. But if we ignore the needy, our worship is meaningless because it's not being lived out.